as the Atlanta Falcons owner, Arthur Blank, moves up in age. All he wants to do is win a Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Now that's why he had to fire Coach Arthur Smith and replace him with a young, energetic, motivational, and well-knowledged football head coach. That is Raheem Morris. With Raheem at the helm with the general manager Terry Fontenot, continuing with the master plan that was set out when he was originally hired 3 years ago, the new mandate from Mr. Blank is to win now. He's tired of waiting. Win now. Look, there were many rumors around what type of quarterback will be brought in to take the offense to the next level. Was he going to be a first-round pick through the 2024 NFL draft? Or was it going to be an experienced quarterback that they could get through free agency or through a sign-and-trade move? The best options for Raheem and his new offensive head coach would be to go after Kirk freaking Cousins from the Minnesota Vikings, or to trade for Justin Fields, as the Chicago Bears would most likely acquire the #1 overall pick in Caleb Williams. In all the interviews that Raheem Morris had since becoming the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, he would be asked what he and the team would be looking for in a quarterback. Every freaking time he would be asked the same damn question. He constantly stated that he wanted a quarterback that would fit and that had good chemistry and a good set of experience to bring to this team. This obviously removed any first-round selection of a quarterback in the draft. Between Justin Fields and Kirk Cousins, he needed somebody with experience, and he kept reiterating experience in the damn press conferences. In the regular season and in the playoffs, the need of experience is important. That's why he needed the quarterback to have familiarity with the offense that the new offensive coach, Zach Robinson, was going to bring to the team, while bringing stability at the quarterback position. He brings solid experience and knowledge of the game of football to this freaking Falcons organization and the offensive side. That's important, ladies and gentlemen. So according to reports, Kirk Cousins will be signing a 4-year contract worth $180 million over 4 years. $100 million would be guaranteed money, and with an upfront signing bonus of $50 million. That's around $45 million that he's going to be making per year. Everyone knows that the luckiest NFL businessman for the past 10 years has been Kirk Cousins, as he will be making around repeat that, $400 million during his entire career, which saw him with the Washington Redskins. Then he moved on to the Minnesota Vikings, and hopefully he will now retire with the Atlanta Falcons. He's definitely in the top 5 most money earned by an NFL player that is currently active. So you want to know why the Atlanta Falcons win in this contract negotiation? Well, Kirk Cousins brings stability to the quarterback position in Atlanta. He gives you a much better chance to win than what they currently have or had with Desmond Ridder and Taylor Heinicke. He has more knowledge. He has more experience than a Justin Fields or any other free agent quarterback available in the 2024 NFL offseason. After being third in the NFC South last season by acquiring Kirk, the Falcons automatically become the favorites to win their division. At least that is what the sportsbooks are definitely agreeing to, and that's why they're the favorite in the odds book. This also makes the Falcons a top 7 NFC team that have better odds now to win the Super Bowl. They're definitely now NFC contenders, and if you don't believe that, you're dumb. By bringing Kirk into the Falcons organization, they are saving time. If they would have brought other potential quarterbacks, they would have had a hard time trying to learn the new offensive system. And Kirk already has a history in this new system, which is led by the new offensive coach, Zach Robinson. When in Washington, Kirk learned under a Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay offensive system. This is a similar system that Zach Robinson learned from Sean McVay during his tenure with the Los Angeles Rams, and which we will be having and bringing over to the Atlanta Falcons. That is a guarantee, obviously with some modifications. This means that Coach Robinson can bring in more plays this upcoming season because Kirk Cousins is very familiar with the playbook. With Zach Robinson being nicknamed the quarterback guru from his time when he showed Baker Mayfield the playbook with less than a few days to take over the quarterback position as he got traded to LA, to the Rams that is, over 2 years ago. He's definitely an amazing offensive coach and a motivator that might bring Kirk to a better, higher level in both the regular season and hopefully in the playoffs. Look, let's not forget that Kirk Cousins and the new Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris, know each other from their time in Washington with the Redskins. So there's a lot of familiarity and chemistry that there will be injected into the Falcons organization. Look, after years of being a crappy quarterback-led team, the Falcons have a stable quarterback and an amazing offensive line. This means that Kirk being at the helm, and within a weak NFC South division, more free agents will be wanting to come and play under a Raheem Morris and Kirk Cousins led system, which can automatically put them in the playoffs and possibly give players a chance to go win the Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons. Also, who doesn't want to play for an amazing motivational coach like Raheem Morris? That guy can talk, and he is so beautiful at speaking. He's such a great motivator. He could do that during his off time. Make a lot of money. Hey, Tony Robbins, how are you? Look, this is definitely a perfect landing spot for those free agents that are in it to win and not to make the most money possible. If you're in it to win, you're going to make the money later on. Look, the most important reason why this is a win for the Atlanta Falcons is because it makes the fans happy to come to the stadium and know that there's a good quarterback and that the team will finally compete in their division and in the NFC. The last 3 years have been horrible for the Falcons organization and Arthur Blank. To see empty seats is just sad and deploring. And to know that American soccer fans come in droves to fill the seats at Mercedes-Benz Stadium to watch the Atlanta United team play. Yet a third of or half of the seats are empty for the Atlanta Falcons games on Sundays. That's so sad. How do we know the Falcons fans are excited to come now? Well, you look at the famous rappers and stars who are in Atlanta being happy that Kirk Cousins is now the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. Everyone will be dancing with him and giving him chains to wear. If your favorite rapper is posting about the Falcons and Kirk Cousins, well, then you know it's a good damn thing for the Falcons organization. I sure as heck didn't see them being so happy and energetic posting about Desmond Ridder at the helm the last 3 years or 2 years. The best part of being a Falcons fan and not living in Georgia for me is that Kirk at the helm, it means that the Falcons will be playing more primetime games on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights this upcoming season and probably the next 2 to 3 years. More TV time, more fans, more revenue. Yes, baby, yes. What a win for the ownership group and the Atlanta Falcons fans. So why is this a win for Kirk Cousins? Well, homie keeps making bank in all of his contracts. $180 million, ladies and gentlemen, for 4 seasons, of which $100 million is guaranteed. $50 million is given to him in signing bonus. At the end of the Falcons' tenure of this contract, he would have made around $400 million in his NFL career. Yes, $400 freaking million, ladies and gentlemen, in his career. This guy and his agent are strategic and intelligent businessmen. He's got his kids, his grandkids, his great-grandkids, and their kids set for life if they know how to manage the money. Remember, this Falcons contract is a 4-year contract that brings some stability to both the team and Kirk Cousins' family. As they know, they will be in Atlanta for the next 4 years, and most likely it will be the spot that Kirk Cousins will retire from, as he's currently 36 years old this year. His family matters, and it's one of the big reasons he chose to be an Atlanta Falcons quarterback. And it's the reason he chose the Atlanta Falcons as his next home team, as his wife was from Georgia. God bless his wife being born in Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. Who the hell wants to stay in Minnesota with all that damn cold when the Cousins family can be in their beautiful home in Georgia near their other family members? Also, let's admit it, the Minnesota Vikings weren't willing to pay Kirk the money he got from the Falcons organization, or they would have done it in the midseason, as they were the only team that Kirk and his agent could negotiate with and extend his contract. One team loss is another team's win. That is if Kirk stays healthy, of course. Are there concerns about Kirk Cousins? Obviously! There are definitely concerns about Kirk Cousins, and it all surrounds his health. Look, last year he got a torn ACL and was forced to be out once he got surgery. He's coming off recovery, but he will definitely not be doing OTAs with the Atlanta Falcons this upcoming offseason. We are unsure how he will be after the torn ACL. Hey, after surgery, you never know how the hell you're going to recover. Some players are worse, some players are the same, and some players even become better because the bones get stronger. We also have to take his age into consideration. He's 36 years old this year. With age comes a slower player. With age comes more aches, more pains that tend to heal at a slower pace than when they did when he was in his 20s. Yet we're in a modern era of health recovery. Now we see players in any sports league that could stay up and be ready to play at an elite level up to their 40s. Maybe even further. Who knows in 10 years? Many people are concerned about his 1-4 record in the playoffs. But come on, can you put that record on him alone? Obviously, he has a portion to be blamed with. But that's not all his fault. Look, how great was Matt Stafford with the Detroit Lions? He was an amazing quarterback, and they never won a Super Bowl. That is until he moved or got traded to LA. The Rams and his new coaching staff made the right chess player moves to give Matt Stafford the chance to finally win a Super Bowl. This is what it needs to happen in Atlanta. You give him better options on offense. You make your defensive team better, and you let Kirk Cousins play. You protect the player. You protect them inside the pocket, and you protect them outside of the pocket. With that said, if you bring in the right chess pieces, the Atlanta Falcons could win it, and they could win it all. He's definitely worth $180 million if he stays healthy throughout the 4 years. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Click the boxes to see what other video topics we got at hand.